Now, here's a few suggestions that Tozer made, Dr. A.W. Tozer. Things conducive to revival. I think I'll just give you a few of them. He said, first, get thoroughly dissatisfied with yourself. Self-complacency is the deadly enemy of spiritual progress. Self-complacency. The falsely contented soul, a false contentment with yourself is stagnation. It's a Dead Sea experience, below level, way down, scum on you. You know, it's one thing to be godliness with contentment is great gain. That's true contentment. That's the reason I emphasize false contentment. Paul says, I press toward the mark for the prize. Number 2, set your face like a flint toward a sweeping transformation of your life. How about it? Are you quite contented to let the status quo remain? In other words, I'm about as good as my neighbors. The neighbors in the pew are not much ahead of me, and my reputation spiritually isn't too bad. And the preacher doesn't think there's anything wrong with me. And if he doesn't, nobody else should. I tell you, there's a lot of just that kind of false contentment. You know, most of us have decided. Now, beloved, I say this, I say it as a rebuke to myself as well, but the most of us have pretty well decided just about how far we're going on with God. I mean, in the secret of our souls, we've just about decided about how far we intend to go on with God and not beyond that. Lord, don't get meddling. Don't meddle with me beyond that. We've almost come to something like that. Now, you don't say it. Oh my, you'd come to the prayer meeting. Oh Lord, take us on with thyself, and you kid yourself to death. It's hard to be honest. It's hard to be downright sincere, isn't it? It surely is. Set your face like a flint for transformation of life. And if you're a shrinking, timid Christian who would not mind experimenting a bit on the border of revival, then you are tagged for failure before you start. Shall I read that one again? If you are a shrinking, timid Christian who would not mind experimenting a bit on the borderline of revival, wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, we had a little, over the weekend, we had a kind of a little touch, and it was interesting to hear those people confess. Ah, that's good. I'm glad for the fringe benefits. The periphery of revival, I don't mind skirting and scouting around there. My atmosphere's good. Let's get a little more of it. Not bad. Not bad, but deliver me from getting sucked into it right in the heart.